everyone. Welcome back to Orchestrated Rams with Ian on the Rams Up Podcast Network. Today we'll be breaking down Rams versus 49ers Week 15 on Thursday Night Football, and many people were expecting a shootout, but the rain up in Northern California said otherwise, as this game was as sloppy as it could possibly be on offense, with the defenses having to step up, make plays, and make critical stops when needed. And in this game, we'll be breaking down the top 5 most impactful plays of the game, offense, defense. And with that said, let's get into it. On this first impactful play of the game, third quarter, 8 minutes, 32 seconds left. 3rd and 10 situation for the 49ers offense as the Rams are tied up 3-3. And on this 3rd and long, the 49ers decide to pass the football. So we'll start with the routes at the bottom. You're going to get a whip in here by the tight end. So it'll be beginning to look an out route, and then he'll reverse pivot, turn around, and then whip it back in. So that's the whip in. You're going to get a deeper slant route by Ricky Pearsall, the first-year wide receiver. So it won't be 1-2 step and then slant it in immediately. It'll be a little more closer to 5 yards, and then he'll slant it in eventually. You'll get a check down swing route by the running back. You'll get an out route here by Jennings, and then Deebo Samuel will also have a deeper slant route closer to 5 yards as well. So that's what the 49ers are doing on this 3rd and long. Defensively, the Rams are in their cheetah dime package. The cheetah meaning they have their fastest pass rushers possible. So you get Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner at D tackle, and then you have 3 outside linebackers in. Jared Verse, Michael Hoyt roaming around like an inside linebacker here, and then Byron Young. So that's what the cheetah is. And as you can see here, how everyone is bunched up at the top of the screen there, Jared Verse by himself at the bottom. And these are the mind games defensive coordinators like to play with opposing offenses, offensive lines, quarterbacks. Like, hey, where are we going to end up going? Who's going to rush? Who's not? Is anyone dropping the coverage? You know, all this is a mess with the opposing offense. And hopefully seeing crazy stuff in formations like this will help them screw up, which will help the defense up. So that's the cheetah part. The dime meaning that there's 6 DBs on the field. So corners, safeties, a combo of 2, however you like it. That is what the cheetah dime here is for the Rams. And out of this look, they'll be running cover 1 man blitz. So cover 1 meaning that one person is in zone deep, which will be him right here. Everyone else will be in man-to-man coverage. So you got man there, man here. I know Kella Witherspoon here at the bottom looks like he's lined up with the tight end, but he's really in man with Pearsall. Cameron Curl manned up here. And then you do have the other safety. He is in man with the running back. And who's blitzing? It's going to be Michael Hoyt. He'll be the man going after the quarterback with everyone else rushing the passer earlier. So cover 1 person back up top, man with the blitz. Cover 1 man blitz. So let's let this thing go here and see what the heck happens. And as you can see right here, I'm going to pause it. See everyone getting to their man. But on that deeper slant route, Deebo Samuel completely gets open here. And that's pretty wide open as it can get in the NFL without being by yourself pretty much as a pass catcher. And Brock Purdy sees it. Easy read, easy pitch and catch. And with this right here, with Deebo Samuel's elite speed, strength, athleticism, there's a serious chance that he could possibly even score in this. The minimum, it's going to be a first down catch. But it's the run after catch where he's shown time and time again against the Rams, against other teams, that if he gets something and he gets momentum and acceleration, forget about it. There's not too many guys who can track him down, bring him down. And if he catches that, I believe he would have scored a touchdown, but he doesn't. He completely drops the pass. Should have been a first down. Should have probably been a touchdown, if we're just being honest. And the Rams get lucky here. What an impactful play this was for the Rams to stay alive, get off the field, force the 49ers to have to settle for less than a first down, less than a touchdown. And they got a break here. Quinn Lake's coverage was not bad, but the route combination of Jennings running the out, Debo running the slant inward, got Quinn Lake a little bit caught up, and luckily Debo just couldn't catch it. What an impactful play that was by the 49ers, dropping a wide open pass. On the second impactful play of the game, fourth quarter, 12 minutes, 28 seconds left. First and 10 situation for the Rams offense here as they're tied up with the 49ers, 6-6. And on this first down play, the Rams will be calling a play action pass out of this 12 personnel grouping. And real quick, 12 personnel means 1 running back, 2 tight ends. That's the 12 part of it. And then you have 2 receivers. And that is what they have there, as the Rams don't usually run a ton of 12 personnel. They like to run 11 personnel, 1 tight end, 1 running back, 3 wide receivers. And they've been doing a little bit more this season, but here they are in this look, going to be running a play action pass. So Kyron Williams, the running back, will fake the run, help pass block. You'll get a quick block by this tight end here, and then he'll release and run a route into the flats. You'll get this tight end here running a deep corner route. You'll get Nacua running a deep post. And then you'll get Cooper Kupp running a deep in or dig route, whatever you like to call it. And that's what the Rams are doing on this first and 10 situation. Defensively, the 49ers are going to be running a cover 3 blitz. And who was blitzing? It'll be this defender here. He'll be blitzing in with all the other rushers like normal. And then cover 3 is 3 people are responsible deep. So who are those 3? You'll get this corner here. We'll have deep there at that spot. This other safety will have deep middle. And then Chardavius Ward will have deep on the outside with this linebacker here dropping underneath. Fred Warner underneath in the middle. And then Hufanga will come a little bit shorter and have there. So cover 3 people deep, 1, 2, 3 as you can see, and then they're running a blitz out of it. Cover 3 blitz is what the 49ers, I believe, are doing on this play. So let's let this thing go here and see what the heck happens. You see the play action. You see a decent pocket for the Rams here, given time. You see Williams here have a nice pass block rep as he keeps Stafford from getting hit at all. You see the routes developing. And 2 things happen here, which I believe was a big factor into this play being completed to Puka Nacua. You get the tight end here, Parkinson, as he's running that corner route. You get the first corner that was supposed to be covering deep. He's like, oh, crap. He's going to hit an area I'm responsible for. But at the same time, this safety says, uh-oh, he's going to get wide open. I better get to that direction so I can cut him off on that corner route. But with that, Nacua just flat out outruns Chardavius Ward, who has zone on the outside in this cover 3 spot deep. Because of that, Chardavius is like, uh-oh, no one's in the middle to help guard that area of the zone. And because of that, Puka Nacua gets open on that post. And Chardavius Ward, where it looks like that was his responsibility, it was not. And he ends up just having to run with Nacua, but cannot catch up in time. Stafford realizes it, sees that the safety's bailing that way, and then just launches it for Puka Nacua, who I think should have scored a touchdown on this, but with the crappy weather that was going on in this game, Stafford just threw a catchable pass, and Nacua did that there. I mean, what an impactful play it was in this. Great protection. Good route combination to get this safety to bite over there, and then Nacua just being the elite receiver, getting open down the middle. What an impactful play this was, that the Rams did get some points in a game where it was all defense and all field goals. What an impactful play this was. On this third impactful play of the game, fourth quarter, 6 minutes 46 seconds left in the entire ball game. 49ers are in a 1st and 10 situation with the Rams leading 9-6. And on this first down, the Niners will be running a play action pass. So you'll get the run fake by the running back, and he'll block. Pearsall will motion across the field before the ball is snapped, and once he gets to his outside spot, he'll have a deep post. You'll have this tight end run to the flat. Kittle will have a deep in or dig route. And then Jennings will have a deeper comeback, stop, curl route, whatever you like to call it. And that's what the Niners are doing on this first down. Defensively, the Rams are in their base 3-4 defense. The 3 meaning 3 D tackles. The 4 meaning 4 linebackers, 2 outside, 2 inside. And then you have your 2 safeties and 2 corners. And out of this, they're running cover 6. Cover 6 meaning one player has responsible deep for one half of the field, and then 2 players will be responsible for the other half. So then Curl's got more of the inside of that half, and then Ahkello Witherspoon will bail back, and he'll have deep of that quarter of the outside half. So cover 6, one half of the field looks like cover 2. The other half kind of looks like cover 4, and that's where that name comes from. Cover 6, 4 plus 2. With everyone else underneath in zone, of course. And then you have your normal players rushing the passer. So let's see what the heck happens. So I'll pause it right here. You get decent protection for Purdy. The pass rush is not getting there. You get everyone in zone underneath, and could have Purdy thrown that ball, lasered it into Jennings on the curl comeback. Sure, he was open. No doubt about it. He found a spot in the zone where no one was around. But Purdy wisely sees that Ricky Pearsall is getting open on that deep post route. Yes, is Ahkello Witherspoon right there at the moment? Sure, he is. But if Purdy throws this ball to the inside there where Pearsall can run underneath it, there's no doubt about it was going to be a completed pass, maybe even a touchdown, with Pearsall having some pretty good speed. But Brock Purdy underthrows this football significantly, which allows Ahkello Witherspoon to get his hands on it, break it up. Incomplete pass. Niners are still at midfield on second down. Said of at least the bare minimum, a completion, maybe even a touchdown. And I'll let it play a little bit more. See, as you can see there, Pearsall had to slow down a ton, which allowed Ahkello to get his hands on it, like I pointed out earlier. And what an impactful play this was. Should have been a completion at the minimum, maybe even a touchdown, and then the Niners at least tied this ball game up at that moment, or maybe even score a touchdown. But nope, bad pass by Purdy. The weather and the slippery footballs clearly still bothering him. And what a play by Ahkello to make up for the ground he lost, get a pass breakup, and live to fight another down. What an impactful play this was in the game. On this fourth impactful play of the game, fourth quarter still, 5 minutes, 21 seconds left. Still the same drive as the previous play I broke down with you guys. And the Niners just have gone more yards since then, killed a little bit of clock. But here they are in a 2nd and 11 situation, with the Rams still leading 9-6. And out of this, look here, Niners run a pass play. And we'll start at the bottom. So you'll get a fade go route, by Jennings. So usually a fade route is when you're running upfield, but you're slowly fading to the outside. But once he gets to the outside, then he'll, streak it upfield like a traditional streak go route. Pearsall, once he gets set in the inside, he'll have an out route. Running back in the middle there will have a check down. You'll get Kittle running it out. And then Deebo Samuel having a deep corner route. And that's what the Niners are doing on this offensive play here. Defensively, the Rams are in their traditional dime package where you have one inside linebacker, and then everyone else covering in the pass are all defensive backs, 6 defensive backs. And out of this right here, while I have it paused, you see Quentin Lake is like, I got to be following Ricky Pearsall. So you see him start to jet across. But I'm going to let it play for a quick second here. As you can see, he's like, yo, McCullough, you got to go over there now. Teammates are all, yo, let's switch. I got to be following Pearsall. You got to get over there now. You can see all teammates are all looking across like, hey, we got to get switched up here. And then McCullough's like, as he starts to jet across. But okay, before the ball snapped and he doesn't make it to his spot in time, the Rams decide to run cover 3 out of this look. Cover 3 meaning 3 people are responsible deep. So Darius will have deep on the outside. Kitchens will have deep in the middle. And then Akella Witherspoon will have deep on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3 people deep. Quentin Lake will have zone underneath there. Roseboom, zone underneath. And then once McCullough gets to his spot over there as I do the little dashes, he'll have zone short there. And then Cameron Curl will have zone underneath in the middle there. So cover 3 once everyone gets to their correct spots as the ball's getting hiked there. As McCullough didn't make it in time, but it didn't kill him, luckily. Cover 3. So let's let it go a little bit more. So right here, pressure's starting to get to Purdy, and Purdy's like, you know what? Jennings been getting pretty dang open majority of the night. I'm going to throw this fade go route to him. When, if he wanted to, he could have just checked it down to the running back who would have gotten, an easy 5 or more yards for sure. Could he have thrown the out route? Probably, maybe. Same thing with the out route by Kittle there. Okay, but you know what? He said, I'm going to launch it and let Jennings, who makes spectacular catches, it seems like every week, have a chance to get this pass. So let's let it go a little bit more. But right here, Darius Williams just does a freaking fantastic job of keeping contact with Jennings. Not illegal contact where he's holding or pulling him or anything like that. Keeping his arm out in space. He's able to stop Jennings from running his route at full speed by staying on his hip, being hip to hip, like coaches like to say. And once Jennings gets his head around turned, Darius says, ball must be coming. He gets his head turned around, and he's in a great position here. In front of the receiver, saw when Jennings was turning to look for the ball, he turned and looked for the ball, and he makes an absolutely fantastic interception. As Purdy just threw it up in the air, hoping that Jennings would get it. But Darius says, you know what? I'm going to get it instead. And he makes an over-the-shoulder fantastic catch to get the INT, get a big interception late in the game, give the ball back to the Rams there. But it easily could have been dropped. But Darius has really good ball skills when he's able to get his hands on the football and make catches. And he does that here. But great technique by him, staying with the receiver, following his eyes, staying on his what they call hip pocket, and then fantastic pressure by the Rams pass rush there to make Purdy say, all right, I got to throw a little early. I don't have time to digest and see what they're doing completely. And again, could have thrown the check down for an easy, 5 or more yards, but got a little greedy, threw it to Jennings. But D. Will, great coverage there, and we'll let it play a little more. Great catch to get the INT. Boom. Over the shoulder catch. I mean, what a fantastic job. What an impactful play this was late in the game, as the Niners were possibly going to tie this game up, maybe even score, but no, sir. Turnover here. What an impactful play this was. on this fifth and final impactful play of the game. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left in the ball game. 3rd and 4 situation for the Rams offense as they still lead 9-6. And out of this, they're in an empty formation, meaning that it's just the quarterback, no running back, no threat of the run at all with Matthew Stafford, pretty much, other than maybe a scramble or two. And out of this, they're going to be passing the football. So we'll start at the bottom. You're going to get a short comeback stop route there by Williams, the running back lined out wide. DeMarcus Robinson will have the same thing. Colby Parkinson will also have the same thing. And then Cooper Kupp will be running a motion across the field before the ball is snapped. Once he gets to the slot area there, he'll have a streak go route. And then Puka Nacua will also have a short stop comeback route as they're going to take their shot deep, possibly with Kupp, but they're just trying to get those 4 yards and keep the drive going with everyone else running, those stop comeback curl routes. And that's what the Rams are doing. Defensively, the Niners are running cover 1 blitz. So you'll have the blitz defender here on the outside. You'll have the 1 defender responsible deep in zone, making the 1 out of this cover 1. And everyone else is in man-to-man. Cover 1 man blitz. So you get man here. You'll get man there. Man here. Man there. And man here. But let's let this play for a second. Okay. You see Kupp on that motion. You see this defender say, hey, I got to follow him. But Hufanga also starts to run over with Kupp. Like he's responsible for him as well. I'm going to let it play a little bit more. And as you could see, look at that. You have 2 guys thinking they're responsible for Cooper Kupp there, when it should only be number 2 here for the 49ers. Hufanga is with the tight end, but the motion plays with his responsibilities in his head and says, oh, I got to go follow him there. So you get 2 guys following Kupp, leaving Colby Parkinson with no man to guard him on this cover 1 man blitz. And he gets open immediately. He realizes no one's running with him. And let's let it go a little bit more. Yep. Ball is snapped. Hufanga's like, holy crap. I was supposed to be with the tight end there. I'll let it go a little bit more here. And Stafford and Parkinson immediately realize what's happening. Parkinson just turns around and is like, yo, I'm open. And Stafford sees it, throws it. Easy pitch and catch, just like playing in the backyard. First down Rams. And they are able to run out the clock all the way down to about 20 or so seconds, kick a field goal, and that was it. Niners had no real chance to score more and win the ball game here. But what a bad time to have a coverage bust here by a former all-pro level player, Hufanga, who got caught up with the motion. When he shouldn't have followed Kupp, he did, which led to Colby Parkinson being wide open. And Stafford saw it, throw it. Pretty much ball game after that point. And man, oh man, what an impactful play that was. And that would do it. Plays the Niners could not make and plays that they let happen with coverage busts, miscalculations on defensive schemes led them to losing this ball game here, and the Rams coming up on top. But what an impactful play this was for the Rams to extend the drive and win the game ultimately.